Breakfast today is egg whites, 2 egg whites scrambled with green salsa, and 1 cinnamon toast, what's it called? Waffle with honeydew salsa and a tiny drizzle of sugar-free syrup. Apple, a pink crisp apple. I love these things. Alright, you ready? A lot of this is going to be kind of repetitive, some of the ingredients and stuff. I don't know what you want me to say about that. We're doing the Portabella-a-day, so we're just going to do variances, and it's going to be fun. It is going to get a little different tomorrow, just to let you know. Right now, we're doing the pre-cook for what we're going to be putting into our Portabella. Because today I'm going to do shrimp and feta cheese. It's going to be fun. Just real quick, my mom would have a cow if she saw me in this shirt. Because my mom is like, you have boobs. Everybody's going to think you're as fat as your boobs. My whole life. I think I said that yesterday. But look, Mom, just for you, I'm letting them know. Because whenever she sees me and stuff like this, she's like, what are you wearing? That needs to fit you. No, not everything does. Anyway. So I have, okay, and this is going to address somebody, and I can't remember who. Let me check, so that they can get credit for being a good student. I'm joking. Oh, I'm sorry, Ashley, I didn't know you had sent me a message, or I would have answered you. Sunjing, she asked, do you eat both of them, or is it a one person? This is what I do. I eat both of them. Like as I'm cooking right now, I'm going to eat them both. Because I'm not making a side dish. But I only use 1 serving of everything to stuff both mushroom caps. If that makes sense. So it's like 1 serving of sauce. 1 serving of spinach. 1 serving of shrimp. You see what I'm saying? So everything is 1 serving, and then I just split it into 2. So the only thing you're having 2 servings of, if you want to call it that, is 2 different portobello mushroom caps. There you go. So I pre-sprayed this pan. When I was little, one of my favorite dishes ever was, I'm going to heat the pan up for a second, was sauteed shrimp. My dad would put like butter and garlic and like saute the shrimp. It was like, oh my god, so good. So bad because of the butter. Like lots and lots of butter we used to use. So I use spray and I cover it so that the moisture of the shrimp, because they have a lot of water in them, will like stay and cook things and it not get too like crispy. Because I don't use butter in it. That's just me. You can put a little bit if you want to flavor it, but you don't want that to be the only reason why it's not sticking to your pan. So, now we have, ooh, you heard that sizzle? That was a good sizzle. I'm going to cook those. I'm going to squeeze 2 cloves into, at the same time, because I'm crazy brave. What? Into the pan. There we go. And then, like I said, I'm going to cover it and let them cook. We're going to do something fun today. Right as those are done, we're going to add all of this spinach and cook it down with the shrimp. So it's not going to go into the mushroom caps raw today. It's not. While we're doing that, I'm going to go ahead and get the artichokes. Because we're going to put, where are they? Here they are. Artichoke in this one also. And a serving of artichokes is 130 grams. I'm just going to do half of one. That's just for me personally. You can do the whole serving if you want. go. Perfect. And then I'm going to take the cutting board and buff those out. And while we're doing this, we can figure out a serving of our cheese is 28 grams. There we go. So now we have, oh, I just exploded cheese everywhere. I don't know if you saw that. But there we go. Now we have a serving of feta. I'm going to move the shrimp around. Ah! I'm not doing too well today, guys. Alright. The shrimp are, we're going to also put these in the oven again, so we don't need to worry about having them like perfectly, but they're pretty close to done. So, pouring that in on top. Things are flipping out of my pan at a rate that is ridiculous. Alrighty. All this trash. Maybe I'll edit this video instead of just giving you a streaming, I don't know. Now we're going to cut up the artichoke hearts so that when it is time for them, we're ready. You know, if I was smart, I would already have had my mushrooms prepped. I just didn't know that everything was going to move so fast. By the end of this week, I'll be like a freaking cooking show genius. It'll be great. Alright, let me go get the mushrooms. Okay, so when you see me put the pan mixture into the sauce, this is what it is. I've added the black inside that I'm taking out of the mushroom caps now. And I've added the artichoke to it, cooked it all down, got it all soft and ready. I'm going to mix in the sauce, and then I'm going to put it into the bowls. Into the caps. You'll see that in just a second. But that's the sauce. Like, that's the mixture that's in the pan right now. Okay, so I just showed you the mixture from the pan. There you go. And I'm putting it into this bowl so I can mix the sauce into it and have like the space to get a good mix on. I used to be really like, oh God, I can't mess up too many bowls. Kind of got rid of that. I don't mess up this many actually when I'm cooking because right now I'm doing a lot just so I can show you guys. But I've still gotten over it because it's like, well, honestly, I have a dishwasher. Really? I'm gonna complain? Come on. Let me see. Where's my little measuring spoon? Come here. Let it go. Alrighty. So now I'm gonna put the 1/4 of a cup of sauce into this. Come on, fill it up. There you go. Alrighty. And I'm gonna mix it up really good so it's all coated and Alfredoed. This is not usually my mixing utensil, but whatever. I mix best with forks. Maybe it makes no sense, but I might even switch to a fork. Alright, now, I'm not going to use all of my feta. I'm going to leave a little tiny bit to top things with. But I'm going to put most of my feta in to the, into the mixture. And I'm to stir it all up. Tomorrow's going to be a totally different recipe with red sauce, so it's going to be fun. If you guys are not an Alfredo people, I am definitely, but if you're not, then tomorrow's the day you want to tune in. Alright, so there we go, half the mixture, the other half the mixture. And then I'm going to put the extra in this one because this cap was bigger. Spread it around, get it all up in there. Alright. This drives my wife crazy. I go through paper towels like nuts. This is what they look like in the pan. Here's a big deal. You really want to get a good, totally closed cover on this. Good, tight, totally closed cover on these mushrooms. Not like the last time when it wasn't that big of a deal. For flavor reasons, you want that really good. Alright. The oven is preheating still because I was silly and totally forgot to preheat it. But as soon as it's heated, I'm going to pop it in the oven at 425 for 20 minutes. I'm going to take it out. You're going to see this step, but I'm just letting you know. I'm going to take it out, sprinkle this last little bit on top, and then leave it uncovered and bake it for another 5. So I pulled them out, uncovered them, and added the leftover bits of feta. I'm going to stick them back in uncovered for 5 more minutes. This is what it looks like. So this is going to be the last time you see it. All cooked up. Nice and yummy. These two are loving it up over here. Dinner is a turkey sandwich. So there we go.